weak spots. You must first scan the desired subsystem of engines. Once scanned, you must then scan the system is selected. Phasers will auto-target subsystem. The target's shields must be down or inactive. Second targeted point. If the target's shields are raised, or you are attacking from the wrong angle, firing in subsystem targeting mode will do minimal damage. When dealing with other ships, targeting individual systems is a good way to disable them or neutralize a threat without outright destroying the ship. This may sometimes be necessary to accomplish your mission objectives. Target the nearby ship and scan its weapons systems. Scan the ship's engines now to reveal their status, and now select the ship's weapon systems to lock on to their weak points. Your phasers are now in subsystem targeting mode. Fire them for a precision attack. Until the target's shields are down, you will not be able to hit the targeted system. Very good. You have damaged the targeted system. Various systems of the ship affect how easily other vessels can detect the Aegis. The Aegis is designed to avoid detection at ranges where other Federation vessels would be easily visible to another ship's sensors. As tactical officer, arming torpedoes, firing weapons, and activating shields will each make the ship detectable from greater distances. To reduce the ship's signature, disarm torpedoes and lower shields now. And disrupt critical systems of other ships. Before it can be used, an intrusion into its control systems is attempted via an automated routine. If successful, you may then choose to attempt any of the available disruption routines to temporarily cripple a specific system. Activate the remote intrusion system. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map. Select a scan target. Choose a disruption routine to inject into the target systems. Very good, but once used, the remote intrusion system will be fully occupied and unable to disrupt another target or system for some time. Your ship is equipped with standard transporters for beaming objects or personnel aboard from other vessels or locations. Transporting first requires the tactical officer to scan the target vessel or location. If any mission-critical items or personnel to transport, the target will appear on the transporter interface. It will take time to acquire a lock-on before you can beam, and you must remain in range for the lock to succeed. The transporter cannot penetrate through your ship's own shields or those of another ship, so you must coordinate with tactical to make sure your shields are down when you need to transport. If you are attempting to beam something from a hostile vessel, your crew will first have to disable its shields. Activate the transporter interface. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map. Select the damaged ship from the list of targets. Lock on to the survivors aboard the ship to prepare for transport. To lock on, your ship must be in transport range and unshielded. The target's shield, if any, must also be down. You have transporter lock on the survivors. Give the order to energize. The survivors are now safely aboard the Aegis, but you can only transport 6 at a time. Anytime there are more than 6 targets to transport from a single vessel, you will need to perform multiple transport cycles. As Chief Engineer, you support all other members of the bridge crew by keeping the Aegis operating in top condition. You monitor vital status information about the ship's systems, allocate power needed for maneuvering and combat, and manage the ship's power grid to compensate for damage or boost its capabilities. You also manage the ship's repair teams and keep an eye on how visible the Aegis is to other ships in the area. Your system's display gives vital information about the status of the ship's various systems at all times. When your ship is suffering from negative effects, this panel provides information about the source and severity of the effect. As Chief Engineer, you have more detail about your ship's status than any other member of the crew. Activate your system's display now. How you allocate power determines how effective each of those systems is. As situations change, you'll need to communicate with the rest of the crew to keep them supplied with power and to anticipate when to make critical adjustments. One of your most essential responsibilities as Chief Engineer is to distribute available power between each of the ship's major systems. Try giving maximum power to engines now. Now try giving maximum power to shields. You will have to reduce power to other systems first. Before the ship can travel between star systems, you must make the ship ready and charge its warp coils. This draws a tremendous amount of power, and you will be unable to make any further changes to power allocation or routing while prepping for warp. Begin preparing for warp now. Charge the warp coils. The helmsman will
Coils
have a
charging.
limited time to engage the warp drive, or the coils will automatically discharge to prevent damage to the ship.
Warp coils charged.
When the ship sustains damage, it's up to you to deploy repair crews and get critical systems back in working order. You have a limited number of crews available. You may send multiple crews to repair a single system faster, or you may spread them out to work on multiple systems at once. Activate your repair controls now. We have simulated damage to your phaser banks and scanners. Assign repair crews to both systems to get them back to full working condition.
Sensor array restored. Phaser array restored.
It's possible to increase the power to one or more systems beyond normal safe operating limits by rerouting the ship's power grid. Switch to rerouting mode now. Try diverting extra power to shields by dragging an adjacent power node over to it. You have increased maximum shield strength by drawing some power from other systems. This situation is risky, though. The extra power flowing through those conduits could cause internal damage. When you use the rerouting system, you must keep an eye on the power grid and be ready to make changes as needed. Various systems of the ship affect how easily other vessels can detect the Aegis. The Aegis is designed to avoid detection at ranges where other Federation vessels would be easily visible to another ship's sensors. As Chief Engineer,
Warning.
you can monitor all systems which are affecting the ship's signature and gauge the range at which the Aegis will be detectable to other vessels. This information is vital when trying to avoid contact with hostile ships. As captain, you are in overall command of the crew. It is your responsibility to communicate with and to coordinate the actions of the other officers on the bridge. You'll receive important updates on mission status and also have direct control of the main view screen. The captain's objectives feed contains vital information about your ship's mission. Updates from support crew and Starfleet Command are reflected here, so that you will always know what your crew needs to accomplish. Open the objectives feed now. Some objectives also have more detailed information. Sometimes you, as captain, must choose between different ways to complete an objective and direct your crew accordingly. In all cases, your crew depends on you to keep them informed of their goals. Select the objective for more information. Sometimes you will receive additional information to help with your mission. Keep an eye out for your intel feed, located near your objective readout for tips and hints. As captain, you can answer a hail when messages from Starfleet or other ships are received. If the message is accompanied by video, it will be displayed on the main view screen. Answer the incoming hail now.
Aegis, this is Captain Uku of USS Huxley. Our system checks are complete. We're ready to go. We'll stand by and follow you out when you're ready.
At any time while on the bridge, you can use an external view to see what is going on outside and around the ship. As captain, you can access basic information about your ship's status. Open your status displays now. The status information available to you is helpful, but no substitute for the more detailed knowledge of your chief engineer. As captain, you have the same maps at your fingertips as your helm and tactical officers. You may use these to aid communication, to identify a target for tactical, or to specify a destination for helm. Targets and nearby destinations are selected from the local map, which shows objects of interest around you. Open the local map view. Now touch any object on the map to select it. Crew require you to first designate a target or destination, exactly as you just did. When playing alone or with AI members of the command crew, the captain gives orders to the AI officers. To give an order to a specific officer, look at them and use the orders system to select from the available commands. Remember, some commands will first require that you select a target or destination. Try ordering your chief engineer to prioritize power to engines. Some orders apply to the entire crew. To access these orders, look towards the central console in front of you. First, select the closest ship from your local map. Then try ordering the crew to investigate it.
Aye, aye, Captain. Throttle to half.
Aye, Captain. Shields up. Roger that. Shields lowered.
Aye, aye. Maximizing power to engines.
Staying
Aye,
with
Captain.
them.
Locking new target. Scanning. Scan complete.
Impulse engines allow the ship to rapidly traverse great distances within a star system. When playing with an AI crew, you will need to choose a destination and give the orders to prepare for and initiate impulse travel. First, choose a destination from your impulse map. You need to select a destination from the Impulse map. Now give the order to prepare for Impulse. Your chief engineer will give more power to the engines, and your helmsman will lay in a course and align the ship. Tell the crew to engage Impulse flight.
Aye, Captain.
Diverting power for impulse.
Making ready for impulse. Course laid in, Captain. Aye.
The ship's warp drive can generate a warp field, distorting space around the Aegis and allowing you to travel to other star systems much faster than the speed of light. When playing with an AI crew, the captain chooses a destination and gives the orders to prepare for and initiate warp travel. Always bear in mind that charging the warp coils consumes most of the ship's power. The Aegis will not be able to maintain a full combat stance during these critical seconds. To go to warp, first choose a destination from your warp map. You need to select a destination from the warp map. Now give the order to prepare for warp. Your chief engineer will direct power to the warp coils, and your helmsman will lay in a course and align the ship to the correct heading. Now tell your crew to engage the warp drive.
Course
Warp coils
plotted.
charged.
Captains have control of the main view screen. You may choose to display any of several different overlays on the view screen, with information about your ship's system status. Try the different views and overlays available. The target and magnify views only work when you are targeting another ship or object. Magnify provides an up-close view of your selected target. Target view provides enhanced situational awareness, showing both your own ship and your target at once. Sometimes, as captain, you may wish to take temporary control over another command station. This allows you to perform any of the functions of that role, then return to the captain's chair when ready. You cannot, however, take control of a station currently being operated by another player. To take control of another station, look at any of your AI command crew and activate Orders mode. Now choose the Take Over option. You can return to the captain's chair at any time by tapping the Orders mode button again. In emergency situations, you can sound a red alert to notify your ship's crew. If you are playing with an AI as tactical officer, she will interpret a red alert as a request to prepare for combat. Try activating red alert now.
What? To what? You, okay. Okay. There. Is it working? It should read, okay, seriously, stop doing that. Stop doing that. It should read the messages out loud. No, I know how he did it now. I gotta figure out how to get the messages to read out loud. Broadcast settings. It's on. Okay. Okay, I should be able to hear the comments. I should read the comments out loud. Or is it not doing it? Like, can you hear me? Ugh, I hate this. NX178. Iron. I know you're watching this. Can you hear this? Oh, I don't want to be the freaking captain. Say something. Type something. I know my mic's
Captain's
not
log
muted.
stardate 2258.161. My crew is assembled and we're preparing to disembark on our expedition to the trench. Before we depart, however, Starfleet Command has asked us to complete one final exercise to confirm the Aegis's fitness for the mission ahead, and undoubtedly to test the readiness of her captain and crew.
Captain, we have a message incoming from Deep Space K7. Opening channel.
Aegis, we have a freighter coming into dock, and we've had a little trouble lately with smugglers trafficking invasive species. On your way out, I think it'd be best for everyone if you could just verify the ship isn't carrying any wildlife.
What I gotta do? How do I do this?
I'm seeing a powertrain here. Can you check it out?
Yeah, I'll take a look through it.
I'm completely lost. No clue what the hell I'm doing. I don't want to do this anymore. You are the scanner. Hey. Like, scan! Like, do it. Like, now.
Long-range sensors indicate a few chondritic bodies.
Tell me anything. It really doesn't.
You got it. Updating target.
Got it.
Scan initiated.
Okay, if you've done it, now what? Scan the Ragusa.
Aye, aye. Following the target.
Oh, okay. Not liking this whole being a captain thing. I thought we did scan the damn thing. Let's see.
Efficiency numbers are off. Can you look into that?
Aye, aye. Following.
I'll let you know if anything turns up.
Staying
Understood.
with them.
Targeting. Scanning target.
What you got?
Aye. Changing target. Scanning.
I am not detecting any unusual life forms aboard the freighter, Captain.
I'll let K7 know the ship's clean.
Aye, aye, Captain. Full speed ahead.
Helm. Should be plotting a warp core. That's speed.
Aye, understood. Setting throttle to full.
Mind taking a look?
What is stupid thing? I swear to God, man. Order Helm to plot warp course to Gamma Hydra. Okay, this is hard. Warp to Gamma Hydra to continue. You know what? Who's got control of that stuff? That's tactical. Helm is over there.
Aye, Captain.
Preparing for warp. Diverting power.
Warp course laid in. Lining up for warp vector. Warp vector aligned. We're
Ready for
to
warp.
go.
Coils charged.
Go then.
Aye, aye.
Whoa.
I'm picking up a distress signal, Captain. Channel open.
USS Aegis. My vessel has lost all power and our life support systems are nearly exhausted. We have a crew of 6. I request that you take us aboard your ship as soon as possible.
You got that. Okay. Gotta scan for life. That's your job. Okay. Out of range. Hey! You, get us in range.
Readings indicate a minor subspace distortion effect.
Dang. It's out of range.
Aye. Throttle to 1/4.
Get us closer.
Aye, aye. Following the target. Six life signs, not in teleport range yet.
We might have an issue with launch sequencing. Can you investigate that?
I'll look it over.
Shields are down, disarmed. Their shields have to be down to teleport.
The vessel is empty, and all crew members are accounted for.
We have a priority message incoming from Starfleet Command. Opening channel.
Captain, we've lost contact with one of our survey vessels, the USS Nicholson. You're the closest ship to their last known position. We need you to locate the vessel and render any aid they may need. We're sending their last coordinates to you now. Starfleet out.
What am I supposed to do? Gamma Hydra Section 6.
Lol.
Calculating
You are
travel
no
vector.
Cap Janeway.
Hold up on that one. I gotta fix my settings. It is reading in another language. Hold on a minute. Where do you even do that at? I don't even know. Share, play, and broadcasts. Audio share settings. Where do you change your language at? In these settings. It's reading it, but it's not reading it in English. Wait, you know what? Let me just do this because it told me how to do it in this here. Broadcast settings. You have to find the settings to change accessibility. There we go. Now,
Crack Bridge Crew.
okay, try it again. Although I think it's reading off everything. Yeah, nope, wrong one. Stop. Enable text to speech, that's not it. What did he say? Shit, screw it, here's the user guide. This has got to tell me something. Settings. Notifications, sharing, broadcasting. Language. System language. Okay, so I have to go to system. It's in system. Still not helping. I don't want to operate my PS4 with my voice. That shit's annoying as hell. Really? Nope, that still didn't help none. Language. System language. English, United States. Why is it reading it off in a different freaking language? Okay. It's supposed to read the comments out loud. Pretty sure I have it set for that. Oh, there it goes. Shut up, Iron. Shut up. I hate you. I hate you. I hate... Yeah, it read it perfectly in English that time. I hate you. In fact, I thought it was this ship talking to me in the game. Talking about I blew something up. I'm like, I'm just sitting here. I'm not even doing anything. I hate you. I know you're laughing your ass off right now. I still hate you.
Confirming duty roster for EVA maintenance at 1200 hours.
Why do I gotta get us there? You.
Aye, aye, Captain. Following.
I'm your helmsman, so be nice. Kaboom.
I hate you. Kaboom. Oh my god, I swear. You guys are horrible. It says Section 6. Gamma Hydra, Section 6. That's Section 1 is Section 6 right there.
Plotting course.
Okay, any impulse. You.
Aye, aye, Captain. 1/2 throttle.
Oh, I gotta get this thing off my thing. Okay, but I don't want that. That's Gamma Hydra 3.
Calculating travel vector.
Okay.
Lol. I capped she's gonna blow. Scottish accent.
Yes, shut up. I gotta get us from here to here. I need to change the settings on that just a little bit. I really hate you. It's hard to do it. I don't know how to change that, so oh well. Sometimes our internet dips just a little. Okay, you. Okay, no, I need you back. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Align with the target. It's this way. It's annoying the hell out of me. Stop! This is like the shit that Wesley Crusher had to put up with. Oh, look at us moving right there. Hey, we're gonna go from here to here. Is that from here to here? Hey, I actually did remember the helm. Ah! That's how I like tactical better. I'm in charge of all the booms.
Captain, I'm detecting gravitic mines in the area. If we get too close, they'll be attracted to our hull, and the damage could be severe. We should keep our distance.
Full stop. Okay.
The environment is inhibiting the effectiveness of our sensors, Captain. We are, however, detecting pockets of plasma coolant. They may provide clues as to the Nicholson's whereabouts.
Follow plasma coolant trail. Oh! Okay, avoid the mines? Damn, that's the helm. Okay.
There is a tiny leak in one of the EPS conduits. Any idea where? If I find it, I'll let you know.
I'm sorry. That's gonna be you.
Hi, setting quarter speed.
You better not blow us up, man. Where are the mines at? Who's got control? Let's see. Mine right here's a mine. Here's a mine. We got to get over here. Avoid the mines. Wait, stop. Wait. Oh shit, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You ever get something you shouldn't hit. Nah! Okay, hopefully that didn't damage us. But I'm kind of getting the feeling that it did. Over there.
Plasma containment is within tolerances.
It better be. It's insane. Why do I look like I'm gonna run right into those? Yeah, I didn't really avoid the mines that much. Like,
yes, Captain. Raising shields.
Seriously. Oh, wait, come on here. Let me see. Get us a little bit closer. Is that ship moving? Wrong way.
Recalibrating sensor array to do a wideband sweep.